and why don't you take the helm? Flavio couldn't make this one. He's not feeling well.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Um, okay, here we go. Um, are we on?
Regardless, I don't remember, but like thing to do is to the timer is easy to start always.
Right.
No, it's not. To start is a git operation and timer. So do a mob t instead of start. Mob timer.
There we go.
Now you can pull master, see what
Right. I put master already.
okay. I think I'm on mob session, so mob start will try to get you to the right place.
Cool. That it diverges from origin master.
It's
Hmm.
okay. It's we are where we want to be.
Okay. A lot of diffs. I'm just going to um, reload maybe.
I've contributed an operator to RX Rust.
Yeah, I saw. Uh, I mean, you
But
sent it to me.
they, there's no there's no release yet, so and I figured it's like the operator is a bit like unnecessary, somewhat unnecessary. It kind of formalizes something you can already do with just a map and a closure that captures state. You there?
Sorry, could you please repeat that? You dropped out there for a second.
It's it's merged, but it's not. But it's not. There's no release yet with it.
Uh huh.
But this operator, in any case, it's not strictly necessary because it only formalizes something you can already do with a map that is provided with a closure that captures state.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I
So,
started doing.
did you already implement that, or is that what we're doing now?
I think I did most of it, but and then I started removing the all the ARCs. The
Okay.
reason there were ARCs is because, well, the twofold. If you remember, we had RCs, not ARCs,
Mm-hmm.
and we were using the local context. Okay, but since then, another driver has been introduced, and that driver is for it's called the FS Watch driver. It uses a crate called Notify for file system notification of file system changes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and um, that gives you that the way that it works is that we the subject the subject needs to be sent to different thread. So it needs
Okay.
to be send, the send trait,
Mm-hmm.
because that's just the API of this notify thing, right? You give it an event handler, and you can see that in the FS Watch driver if you want. There's like a watch, yeah, that this event handler, it's just a small closure that has the event sender. It's a subject.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll get to this error. That's what we're dealing with now.
Okay.
But like, for this closure to be send,
Mm-hmm.
and then this closure is passed to line 953. Am I even correct? No, I'm not correct. Hold on. 45.
Event handler, yeah, watcher, recommended watcher event handler, yeah.
So this function recommended watcher that takes the handler. This says the handler must be send.
Yes.
So for the closure to be sent, where's the send? Maybe the bound is not here.
Yeah. Uh,
Maybe the bound is like in watch method.
watch.
I don't know where the bound is. Can you find the bound? Like, take a look at recommended watcher again. Why did I?
F is impl FN once. Does that? No, that's just once.
Okay, F is event handler. F has a bound event handler, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that trait is implemented
Ah, it needs
for
send for static. Yeah.
it's the trait itself
Yeah.
has
Event
a
handler needs send and has static lifetime, I guess. Or what the fuck does this mean? Yeah.
yes static lifetime.
Yeah.
So static lifetime is a bound that is automatically met by any value that is owned,
Hmm.
because it's not a reference, so that's easy.
Hmm.
Or a reference that is actually static lifetime.
Oh yeah. That was declared static.
No, that's not the only way to obtain
They're
static
not the
lifetime.
only way. Okay.
I think you can leak a reference and then you
Leak.
get,
Nice. Okay.
yeah.
And then it becomes static. Good shit. Okay, so event handler has this bound, and
Because, right, so for the for
recommended
that,
watcher. Yeah. Okay.
that's just like a platform. So event handler that we're using is that is a closure. So for that closure to be send, the 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 bindings that it captures must be sent,
Uh huh.
and the binding that it captures in this case is event handler, event sender. Line 43 it is captured. Line 37 is declared. And that is a subject.
Oh.
Now, a local context subject is not send.
Mm-hmm.
A shared context subject is send. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why the entire application now is shared context.
Okay.
Right. So, um, um, the So because we're using this map with a closure somewhere in app instead of using the scan method, right?
Like here
In app,
in app.
there's, right now you won't find a scan, but you will find, I don't know, like if you search for state. Oh no, state. There's too many times here. A map, yeah, map. Yes,
Event handler. Uh-huh.
yeah. This closure.
So flat map
84.
works now. Uh-huh.
84.
Sorry?
84.
84, yeah. Map.
That's the map. State is now from 80.
Mm-hmm.
So 84, that closure captures a mutable reference. So no, it captures state itself. State is moved into
Mm-hmm.
the closure, and then in the closure, it is passed as a mutable reference to that
Mm-hmm.
method.
So we have to make it send?
Hold on. Hold on.
No.
Yeah. Sharing screen. Multi open. Throw it over there. And another over here. And what was it, like 84? So because this is a map and not a scan, we
Mm-hmm.
don't have the clone bound anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The clone bound was because scan needs to keep state, but then also emit state. So it needs to clone it every time to emit it.
Mm-hmm.
So this removal of the clone bound means that now our state and our events, it's less our event, it's more our state. Yeah, the state, and also the events. And also the events. They don't need to be. None of it needs to be clone anymore. So I've removed all the. They were RCs, and then when we switched to shared context, those RCs became ARCs, and now they're removed entirely because none of this stuff needs to be cloned.
Mm-hmm.
So now state, you see, does not derive clone. State does not derive clone. But we have an error. This is borrowing. This is what I'm concerned about. This stuff where there's no next for stuff.
Why is shared CTX no has next?
No method named next for because whatever we're calling it with does not meet some bounds.
Uh-huh.
And what we're calling it with is browser spawn event. Browser spawn event. This, and that. I don't know. Maybe this is not
Result
send.
browser error. It's got to be the browser. No. Anyhow. Huh.
Yo, what the heck is static reference doing here? Oh, I know. This is leak. This is leak, and maybe that's why it's not send. No, static references should be sent, right? told me here. You see, the reason it's leaked is because we want the browser to not be dropped when
Yeah.
our app is closed. So
Oh.
here, see, box leak. Box new. So I don't know anything at this point. I don't know why this happens. It doesn't like really tell me.
So that means this kind of becomes a zombie process.
It becomes orphaned, yes.
Orphaned.
Do you want us to
The
try?
browser is orphaned, and this stays a zombie until the browser is closed or something like that, unless it forks the browser.
What is this? Sorry. This our process. What do you call a zombie anyway? Is that a Linux term?
Yeah, I think so. It's like when the parent something like I don't remember exactly, but I think it's like child process is still running, and then parent process doesn't have anything to do but stays open.
Completed execution, but still has an entry in the process table because its parent process has not yet read its exit status. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. I was close.
So I don't think there's a zombie involved
Yeah,
here
no,
for any
probably not.
significant amount of time. So how about we try removing the, like not leaking it just for the experiment.
Okay.
What am I doing? This. Okay, let's say this is a browser, and then we don't leak it. This box new. We don't need to put it in a box then.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still no next here. I have an idea.
Go.
If we in different drivers their events. Where's the event here? This is just a struct. In different drivers, we have like this is an enum. The event is an enum with different. We don't use result directly, and if we do that, what we would get is like different values. We could like try calling next on them, and then see like which ones we cannot call next on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, can you try with like a number instead of browser? Just well. All right.
I can't stop the loneliness. Na, 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 na.
Mm-hmm.
This was some browser driver.
Browser. Mm-hmm. Okay. So my idea was, instead of returning a browser here, just return like an int.
It's not about what is just just try calling event sender next. Like, don't change any types yet.
Okay.
Just try.
Well, that doesn't work. So that's why I thought of changing
Try
the
try calling
browser.
event sender
Okay.
next with something else.
Oh, it's something else. Okay. Right. And that's 0. You wait.
Ah, yes, we need to make it concrete.
Well, that didn't work.
I think it's because event sender here is known. Is the type is already. Scroll up. Yeah, line 8.
Yeah. Shared subject, static
Browser spawn event.
browsers.
They're all static lifetime, and it's this browser spawn event that makes it impossible to use next. Something about that type.
Yeah.
Let's go see what the docs for that type. Like just follow the definition. Oh, we see that as a result of anyhow. So change the remove the result. Just make it spawn event. You know, better do what I suggested. Change it from a struct to an enum. And then give us curlies instead of this. After the name of the enum. And one variant would be like success. Right. Stick inside success. Stick the browser, and inside error stick an anyhow error. Now look at. Do we have an error in next? Do we still have the error?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so comment out the error variant.
Okay.
We still have this problem?
Yeah, but
We do.
I think this
Without,
not. We
sure.
want to have this, right? Still
We still
valid.
have because it's the type. So comment out the browser and leave in the error. Line 13. Now it should be fine. No?
No, because
Is it a different error?
this is not the correct way to call it.
Sure. Then match on
We need an error.
match on the line 33.
Line 33. Yeah.
You see, don't keep a binding of result. Instead, match on the value.
Browser init.
Yes. Oh wait. Give us fill match arms. Fill match arms.
Fill match arms. Nice. Okay.
In OK, we'd have a browser.
We have
Here we can in one of these arms we can event senders.
uh-huh.
Send the browser spawn event. Success.
Success. So on comment success. Still don't like it.
And in the other one, in the other one, do the error. Send the error.
This is fine. No? At least the type checks. Okay,
We
so
don't know which one is problematic. We don't know that whether it's the. We
we
need
don't
to
know
put
which one.
comments.
Okay,
We don't know
so
the variants out.
comment out this. You want to do an event sender here as well, but then how should I? Can
Keep
we
it.
just do an empty
This
arrow?
one is correct. This arm is correct. You need the other arm.
Okay, the error arm.
Yes.
This one.
Yes. That's where we get.
You want me to send an event there as well,
Yes.
like such? Well,
Remove 38. And now we can comment out line 13 and line 35. What if the enum has a variant that has no field? Okay, now we have proven that it has nothing to do with the
yeah.
right?
Shouldn't we check the docs for shared CTX?
We have other drivers in which we are sending successfully.
Oh, for example,
Is it simply a missing? It cannot be a missing import here, right?
could be.
The pre. Hold on, no, don't. It's the prelude. Everything is from the prelude. That's line 3, the RxFast prelude. So it's not a missing.
Well, should you check shared CTX?
Sure. It's not really. Is it? It's local subject.
Look,
Is it?
well, I was thinking that event sender is a shared CTX,
It is a shared TDX. Okay.
uh,
Sure.
but it's also a local sender.
The thing is that it's the method. Implement what we're looking for is the trait implementations. Maybe it's one of those core observable.
Mm-hmm.
Just click one
Mm-hmm.
on the left. You see them? Click. And then, so there are 4 of them and they have different bounds.
Mm.
This one, S is clone plus default. What is S? I think the S is the context. I'm not sure.
The shared CTX?
S. S. Source. It's the
No.
source.
Source of the shared CTX. Uh, Not source. Scheduler.
Scheduler.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then that's fine. What are the other bounds? Oh,
Oh, that's the inner of the shared CTX. Here. And then boxed
that's a mute
core.
ref. Yeah, that's a mute ref send. That's not what we're talking about.
So all the other, well,
Start. Share screen sharing. Shared screen. And,
okay.
Shared CTX.
So we want to call the next method. Where does the next method come from?
Next is on observable.
Mm-hmm.
We can see next. It's not observer, it's observable. I'll search observable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. No. It is observer. More specifically, subject. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This subject, core subject.
A hot observable.
Shared subject. This thing.
Mm-hmm.
This thing implements. It's a type alias. It implements shared. Where is it? See this?
Mm-hmm.
Shared. It's also a type alias. But at least this has observer. So observer should have the next.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Barely has any bounds though. Barely has any bounds.
I wish we'd have gone the other way.
What way?
With linear types. With Rust, you have to explicitly manage the lifetimes of values. Um, but with languages which have type erasure, um, the language can detect whether you're using a value 0 or 1 or many times, and then manage the memory accordingly or overwrite it when looping, for example. So you don't have to worry about it. Only thing you can set bounds like I'm sure that this value will not be used at runtime. Then it's a 0 multiplicity value. And then if you accidentally use it, it's going to be an error instead of an inefficiency. So anyway, anyhow, how can we make sure that the event handler implements observer? Can we add an explicit implementation?
We we can experiment with what types we type arguments we give it, and then eventually we need to give it the browser. But we need to understand what it is about the browser that is not
Yeah.
compatible, and then maybe like, okay, maybe the browser does need to live within an ARC, or maybe, you know,
Hmm.
like
But
for
we didn't manage
example,
to send the error either, which is just an enum uh, variant. So it's got to be something else, right?
um, well, I let's look at anyhow.
Oh, I removed the anyhow. There's no anyhow
What?
in there.
Oh,
I removed the argument.
but the wait, what? This?
Yeah,
Okay. So what
still
error do we
doesn't
have
work.
now? Because it's, well, there's a missing, what? Missing arm. Okay, there's
Yeah,
no,
yeah, okay, missing arm, but no method name
no, no.
next.
There's no missing arm.
There's a missing arm for the match, not for the type definition. Line
There's
35.
there isn't because, oh, this is an anyhow result. Okay. Okay.
Okay, but we still have the no method name next, even in the error case, where we try to call it with just an enum variant. So,
This. So this is about. So we're saying even just a blank enum, right?
yeah,
This doesn't
yeah,
go.
that's that's it. Can you
What
show
is it
me?
about this scope at all?
Can you show me one that works?
Yeah. Build next. There it works.
Hmm.
Doing something funny here, right? Something funny in browser, in driver browser.
Yeah, but we removed the browser and it still doesn't work.
Right, but we're still doing something funny, obviously. Something is funny there.
Something else, no?
Something is funny. I don't know what it is. We can try shaving it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Now there's no error here. What the hell? This real? No, no, I was just cached. Okay. No item. Yeah, okay, okay. So here. Still doesn't work. Can we put it in an arc?
Hold on. But other like the driver we just looked at doesn't
Whi-
need that
Which one was that?
build. Or maybe it does have arcs. Does it have arcs? Let's try removing arc from. from here.
Uh-huh. Event sender and sender, right?
Search for all the arcs.
It next.
Search, like, go to the top.
Here's an arc. Arc new error.
Okay, just unwrap the error from the arc. And go to the top, remove the arc import. Okay, and then follow the errors here. Remove that. Yes, that.
Womp, womp, womp.
Remove the clone derive. $25.
25.
Okay. Any error now here now?
Yep. It no work. No more. It don't work no more. Same error. So we still need the arcs.
I'm skeptical about that.
I mean,
Show a different driver.
okay. Server.
Yes.
It uses arc, but only for request handler.
There you go. So where are the next here? What's
It's
Oh,
a
does it have
server
the same
event.
error?
Oh, hello.
Huh. What? So what bound shared context has a bound of
Gotta be a clone somewhere,
send?
right? S needs to be clone.
No, it's not clone, it's send.
Send.
But
Shared con.
because we saw that if the type is just a No, we didn't say that. Are we able to send when the type is just a number? We do that.
No. The answer is no.
Well,
What about arc?
no, hold on. No, this is not what you're not testing what you think you're testing.
Oh yeah, the type, right?
Scroll up and you'll find the type of like this. Not the event, the driver, line 8.
Browser spawn driver event sender.
Yeah. So replace the second type argument with like U8.
We have an error here already.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. But not at the next, not at 34.
Nope.
This is fine. So I think it is send. Now let's try to confirm that those types really don't have send.
Which ones?
Um, for example, browser.
Uh,
You can see it in the docs. I'm not sure how to see it here. I think you should be able to see it. I don't think you ever built this crate. This crate. This is from the chromium oxide crate. You have to build the chromium oxide crate. Oh, or not build. You can do that.
I'm
Then you
building
have
it.
to.
I'll
Oh,
just look it up online.
so I don't know what version we're using, but that shouldn't change. Look for the browser type. Browser, browser, second result. Do we get to know whether it is send or not? Yes, we do. On the left, table of contents, scroll to trait implement.
It's send, but
This
it's
is
not
send.
clone. But yes, this is send.
And but we cannot send it?
But we need clone.
Who said we need clone?
The the shed
Let's
no.
try this with a type, with just a blank struct that is not, a blank struct is send.
Blank struct.
U8 is send.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is this how you do it? Yep.
It-
Okay. So
See,
yeah.
the struct is not clone.
Sorry?
This struct is not clone.
This struct?
Yes?
How do how do we know?
Because clone is not an auto trait.
Okay. Okay. Should we derive clone?
But my point is, there is no error.
There is no error on next. Yes, that's correct.
And if you want, we can remove the error, the
This
R
one.
error. No, not the
This one.
there. Yes.
How?
This occurs because line 25.
Ah,
New.
here.
Yeah, test.
Still no good.
Event. Event stream comes from event sender clone. Switch turns. Yeah. What's wrong with this? This is good.
Oh, cargo was building, so we didn't get the correct error. So, but now we have an error here. But I guess that's because I didn't. Yeah. Okay, so it's still error with an empty struct.
That's bad.
I just didn't get the error because I was building the docs. Okay, mob. Next.
Shouldn't error an empty struct. Why would it? Why? Empty struct is what is what are the bounds on this thing? I don't get it.
So it's, the scheduler has a clone bound, but I don't know how that comes into play.
Self, type of self. This thing, shared subject, right?
Mm-hmm. Is this
Shared subject.
shit.
Is an alias for shared. Let's look at it. Cargo doc.
Shared item inner?
Shared subject, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Uh-huh.
It's an alias for
Shared
shared with
inner
of inner subject
subject.
send and passing all these.
Item. The type of items emitted by the subject must be clone and send.
Yo, really? What the heck? Why? Why clone? Why clone?
Um, I don't know.
Why clone? So
Can you
local
tell me?
subject doesn't actually does have that.
Mm-hmm. Local subject must be clone, and the shared subject is clone and send.
And send.
Yeah.
Because it's shared between threads.
Yeah, I mean, send makes sense. And clone is.
I know why clone, because a subject, okay. Because a subject can have multiple subscribers, and then when you call next on it and push a value to it, it needs to clone that value to all its subscribers.
Yeah, makes sense.
So basically we're looking for something similar, but like with one subscriber that doesn't have the clone bound.
Just arc it.
Sorry?
Or just arc it. You need a thing that has only one subscriber. Is this to send events back to the drivers from the main loop or something?
Events back to the drivers.
Or
It's to send,
send events from the driver?
yes,
Oh.
from the subscribers in the drivers
Mm-hmm.
back to the app.
Okay. Okay.
It's where the loop is created, right? Closing the loop. So we understand the bound. We just using a wrong type. I mean, we can work around this with ARCs, but
Mm-hmm.
that sucks.
I mean, okay. And um, is there some other kind of context that we can use instead of local or
Well, in
shared?
this, no, it's not. It's not about context. It's this thing called subject.
Oh, the subject, right?
So in the subject module, we have other modules. I suppose. A behavior subject, and there's a subject core, and re-exports, a box of server, all sorts of things. It's a behavior subject. A specialized subject. I think that would have the same problem because it maintains and emits the latest value to new subscribers. So that's not different in the bound. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like if a new subscriber comes along, it'll get the latest
Mm-hmm.
value.
That needs to
So
be clone.
clone, yeah. Here's subject core.
Mm-hmm.
Here are these aliases. Subject for value, subject pointer type. value observers and also inner subject. Inner, let's look at it. This must be clone. What is subject pointer? Value observers. This alias simplifies a complex nested type. It calculates the reference count in mutable container of box observer. I don't think we're supposed to use this directly. Okay, so let's say it's not a subject what we're looking for, right? What about an observer?
Huh.
This. It's a box dyne something something, and it should have send on it, next on it, right? But it doesn't, because it's the observer. I think we need an observable,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Observe.
subject is both, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Observe. This consumes them. This is the observable. The thing that has next, right? We need a thing that has next on it, right?
Yeah. Observe. Oh, come on. What about emitter?
That's a trait method. Don't know what this is. Yeah, we can look at implementors of this, but there are none. There are none. Future possibilities. Not sure what this is, but I need to. Did I make no edits? Rotated.
All right, let's stick them in ARCs and that'll fix it. What do you say?
I would like to avoid that if we can.
I mean, okay, so it's not this one, it's this one. So the share CTX, the thing we're working on, has a scheduler, which is a core observable, right?
If it's any hint, we're looking for something to call next on. But this is like
Right.
when I searched for next. Also, you may want to constrict the search results to RxRoast.
Well, that's okay. That narrows it down.
Nothing seems to implement emitter for some reason.
Nothing.
But let's see what implements. Yeah, you see implementors.
No implementors. Okay. How about observer? We got a bunch of stuff over here.
Yeah.
Implementation implementors. Funmut
Yeah, just
observer.
click implementors.
Sorry, implementors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
we got subject mut arc subscribers box of no, it
Okay.
has an arc.
Forget all the subjects.
Sub okay. Group by observer.
These structs are like returned by methods by
Okay.
observe.
Yeah,
Right. So
got
if
it.
you do group by method, you get the group by observer.
Yeah, got it.
I think.
Funmut observer. We got into future observer. Skip until sample source take
Ah,
until. Ooh,
observer.
shared CTX, where S is clone. We got a local CTX, where S is still clone. We got a connectable observable.
Can you take a look at that? Oh, this is from the share observable. Can you
Yeah,
go?
it requires manual connection. This is probably not what we want, right?
I I don't know that it's not what we want.
Okay.
It's a special observable that requires manual connection. Important is not a regular observable. It is an auxiliary object that bridges a source observable with a subject to enable multicasting. Now, multicasting tells me clone.
Yep.
Like, definitely.
These
Multicasting. So forget about connectable observable.
forget
But
forget about it. We got sample sampler with latest
this is
zip,
for method.
combine
And
latest B
yeah,
with
that's
latest
method.
from A,
That's a method.
zip A, combine latest,
These
take
are all
until, skip
methods.
until, throttle, notify. Okay, map to observer, collect observer, filter, on complete, on error, tap, mapper, filter, map observer, map scan, distinct key, distinct until, buffer count contains default if empty. These are all operations.
And
Operation.
if there was one of them that is not a method, we would like have to identify it. But
Uh, uh, I mean, there could be.
can we look at the observer module? If
Yes.
you go to the top of the yes. What's a boxed observer send? Is that just a Dyn? Yeah, this is for type erasure,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not like that doesn't help us. I'd like us to make sure that we are familiar with all of the types provided by this crate, or at least the the yeah. Can you go to the root of the crate? And then on the left you have modules and structs. What structs are at the root? Crate items, structs duration and instant. Okay, and then you have modules, right? And all of
Mm-hmm.
the types are inside of these modules.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Hmm. RC. want to try context. So
Execution. It provides the execution environment. Carries the scheduler for dependency injection. Okay.
we usually don't create these structs ourselves. We usually create them via some type alias.
Yeah. So subject implementations, pointer based. Okay.
Yeah, this stuff about reentrancy, that's what we're using.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for a subject that does not need clone. It's kind of like a needs to have one limit, one one subscriber. Does even make sense? Yeah, I think that's what we need. And I think the library simply doesn't have that. Subject. What is subject? Can we see this? A subscription? Nothing. What can we saw? So can we see what I want to understand? Like, why did we see so many things that we can call next on? Next is on observer. Also, we didn't really read about what an emitter is, right?
No, but there are no implementers, right?
Well, maybe we can just implement one.
Okay.
Current. What?
Trait for emitting items to an observer via mutable reference.
Okay. Unlike observer, which consumes self for error and creates a signal.
Emitter takes a mut self reference for all methods. Wow. Damn. Mob.
Shared screen. Ensures a clean separation of concerns where the create function defines a generic emission strategy decoupled from the specific observer implementation down the chain. What create?
Can you um, enlighten me a little bit about um, how you wound up choosing RX Rust for this project?
Well, I like RxJS, and before trying RX Rust, I tried. What did I try? I tried. I think I tried using streams and stream
Mhm.
combinators,
Ooh.
but that doesn't really go well. And this is very convincing, and it works well. I mean, we can't do This is RX Ross is like what I'm looking for. I'm quite convinced.
Sorry.
It is what I'm looking
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for reactive programming. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the only reasonable RX implementation for us.
Mm-hmm.
These are for type erasure. I don't understand what this means. Like how? Why is it an like? So what? Like take until, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a struct that implements not auto. Here it implements observer,
Mm-hmm.
which is ah. You don't get this. You don't get this from calling um, take until.
No.
This is no,
What do you get
no.
from that?
So we are in here. Let's go to take until. Take until here. This is the take until operator. This is take
Yep.
until observer. This is
Mm-hmm.
what you get from calling take until. If we search for the take until, right? Here on observable, you have take until, which
Okay.
returns the self with and then take until. See
Yeah.
this. The take until module has also the and take until the thing that it's returned from the method from an observable method also implements observable type.
Yep.
So that if it's wrapped in a context, it'll implement observable.
Oh, okay.
Now take until module, take until module also has this take until observer. This is like an observer for the source observable. They nest inside each other. So this observes the source of it. It observes the observable that it was called on. That makes sense?
Uh, yeah, kind of. How how do you get an observable?
Well, you can use a factory like from iter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's something like local from iter, local or shared.
It's
Shared.
just kind of weird for me because I did a very very similar architecture for like a Rust thing that served a web page, also served a WebSocket where you could interact with it, send commands, and receive updates. And it also spun up some threads to do some hardware I/O. And there was one main loop which got all of the messages and had a big match in it for them, and then all of the drivers, you could say, because they were like drivers for LEDs and motors and whatnot, and those and sensors. So the sensors could send back events also to the main loop, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have so many problems setting it up. I mean, did have to wrap some stuff in ARC, but it was pretty straightforward. So that's why I'm wondering, because like, it seems like we're finding fighting the framework here, um, instead of like getting
I get it.
features done.
I get it. How about a question for Grok? In RX Rust, I want the equivalent of a subject, but without the clone bound. I'm okay with a single subscriber. Unicast. For a single subscribed subject without clone, use a plain unicast observable. Most things in RxRust are unicast by default, combined with a channel or a custom emitter that regular require clone because they're built for multicasting. You clone a subject handle to get multiple.
Sure, we're on the right track. Yeah.
Recommended approach: MPSC channel plus from function. Observable
MPSC. So yeah, we could do the whole thing with a single MPSC, which drives the main loop, and the rest are just function calls.
So there's this from function, and inside the from function you loop on the receive. Alternative: observable create if available. I don't think that's such a thing in RxRust.
There was something about create in the docs.
Go ahead.
There was something about create in the docs.
Yeah. Go ahead and take the helm. And
Oh, you're done?
this is extreme programming.
Right.
First, search for create. I want to see whether.
Did you change anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. First, search for create.
There is a create. What is that? Oh, this is from a function. From a closure that defines subscription logic. This method allows creating an observable by providing a function that receives an emitter and returns a subscription. The emitter interface uses mutable references from methods and avoiding heap allocation boxing of the observer. Arguments F, the subscription function receives an emitter and returns tear down logic. Oh, it returns tear down logic. Local create emitter. Emitter next. Look at that. That's interesting.
It's a number.
If we receive an emitter, this closure, what's the closure? It's an FN once though. It's an FN once. Uh-huh.
That's fine, no?
I don't know yet. Can we see our code? Our driver? One of them?
Browser spawn, here's the one we've been messing with, and instead of this, we could do local create subscribe. Let's subscribe. Huh?
Oh, we won't be subscribing.
What do we subscribe to? No, we want to call it an app.
Look, the way it works here is you see the browser spawn driver new. Currently, what it does is let event sender creates a subject, which is not good for us, but then it clones it once to be the event stream,
Mm-hmm.
and then it keeps that original event sender for later. But see, it needs to go to two different places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do we get from the thing we get from local create? We need to be able to, like, okay, return it, but this, but then also be able to we need to, like, create a stream, just like this shared subject, right? We need to be able to create an observable and then clone it and then call next, like return it one clone and then keep another clone and later call next on the other clone.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like, sure, you can create an
Yeah.
observable with some arbitrary logic,
That's
but
not gonna be of help necessarily, right? Anyway, what was the other response from Grok?
the other response was, where is it? Oh, it was from FN, observable from FN. What's the difference between create and from FN? Yeah, shared from FN. The function does not take the closure does not take a single value. Generate a value at subscription time, such as when the value depends on the current state of the system. That's not it.
Nope.
Connectable is for multicasting.
These are maybe useful.
So I
Yeah.
think
Well,
here's what I think.
go ahead.
We take a look at how subject is implemented and make our own. Even better, we contribute to RxRust something that is similar to subject, but is how do they say it? Unicast or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Click source at the top of the page. Yeah. How many lines is this? This is mostly documentation.
yeah, it's just
Wait, source of what is that? What is this? What is this?
re-exporting stuff.
Well, go back. This is not the source I'm looking for. Find the actual subject, not the module.
Mm-hmm. Subject core.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So there are several different types here.
Yeah, quite a few.
We're looking for the shared subject.
Could we not get into this and just try to get it to work somehow?
We
This
don't have
seems
to
like
contribute it immediately to RxRust, but we can implement our own. We can make a struct and implement.
yeah, okay. These are
Does that make you
tests,
feel
okay.
better about it?
Subject or subject. You don't need a subject. You need an observer.
We need a struct that acts as both an observer and observable.
Yes, but doesn't multicast, right? It just unicasts and doesn't need arc.
And maybe is clonable once, or maybe we're
Once?
looking for maybe something we're looking for is like a pair. Um, right? Like similar to how MPSC, when you create a channel, you get a pair.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you're not looking for more than one subscriber, no, that doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, like you can get some type safety if it is consumed on subscription, right?
Mm-hmm.
And from and you get only one of them to subscribe to.
Yep. That sounds okay.
But I don't think we can control the signature of subscription, because that's just the subscribe method on observable. Does subscribe consume?
Uses a single rule. 2 points. But I mean, it's an equivalence. So yeah. Um, if and only if. I'm I'm pretty sure we don't want to get into implementing a new subject thingy. Seems a bit involved, don't you think?
I think it'll be much simpler than a subject, because a subject has multiple subscribers,
Yeah, that's
and it
true.
needs to like keep a value and then like clone it into the subscribers. And share screen. Where's my Riverside here? Sharing screen share. Here, there's like an implementation. Implementation stub.
Right. Plus, we only need the one
Control.
instance, not all of them.
Draw the rest of the owl. In so did it tell us what we're looking for in ReactiveX terms? In ReactiveX terms, what is it that I'm looking for? Single subscriber, no, the unicast counterpart? Unicast subject. A a sender channel.
Well, I mean, yeah, we can try it.
I'm not quite buying what it's selling here, because this from function is like is push.
Yeah, but plus the channel, then you get both ends, I guess.
I
Or
see.
just why do we need to pass the browser around? Is my question. Or well,
Well, it's not only the
we
browser;
would
it's
need
a
it
whole
for
bunch
all
of
the
things
other
that are
stuff as
happening.
well. So
Yeah, we could keep handle. They are handles. We can keep handles in drivers, but it's like I like keeping
yeah,
handles in the state because that's sort of
really.
the logic of the app, and it's like yeah, it's like proof that you actually have the thing that you were asked for,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you ask to do something on it, you send it together with the command, and you wait to get it back.
Wow. Okay. I mean, you sure? Seems more complicated than necessary.
That
I
complexity
just
exists somewhere. If you keep the
yeah,
handle in the driver, then you have to keep state in the driver,
yeah, that's true.
and that's so also something. We already keep state in the app, so I'm not sure what is like nicer to work with.
It's just if you want to send it around, then yeah, need to arc it or make the single.
Yeah, of course you have to same time. Oh, because they're using nightly. Is it RX Rust that is using nightly? Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of type stuff here. Oh, this is Impl Observer for subject.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guard here. Allow coherence leak check. Wow, these people know some Rust, don't they? scheduler. Yeah, if we can get away with doing this without a subject, well, without creating a new type that is based on this subject somehow, we'd be getting away with a lot. A few hours.
Um,
Mhm.
how about arc, and we leave this problem for another day? Do some features.
Sure.
All right. So this stuff goes back to mm-hmm. And we need an arc box or just an arc here, right? Arc of result or result of arc of browser.
I think this struct should be an enum.
Okay. Can it just be a result?
Can it just be a...
Like a type alias?
Well, oh, type it. Maybe. But I think this browser driver will be more than just browser spawn. In fact, you can rename it to browser. Because it will later receive more commands, like commands to
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
reload
Okay.
the browser. So it'll have more events.
Love circ
Not
drivers.
quite this way. There's refactoring for this. There's an action for this.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Fine.
do
To find that, you have to go to where the module is declared, which is like its parent module. I think it's driver.rs. And then you rename that to just browser. And you wait a moment. How did that happen?
I pressed it again. Oh. Refactoring. Sure, go ahead. I'm gonna skip the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Did I fuck it up? Failed to apply, but it works, right?
Why don't I see your tabs? How do I see with the list of buffers?
Sorry?
The
The
list of
buffer.
buffers.
List of buffers.
This is VS Code, what you have.
Yeah. Show tabs, toggle, here. This?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't like it. It's just everything is open. I'm just switching between them.
So how do you know if you... Because when you use this,
It says here. It
some
says here that
refactors, you end up, or at least maybe in VS Code is not this way.
sorry.
In NeoVim, when I do this refactor, what I end up with is like... So when I do some refactors, like a rename.
Yeah.
It does not save all the files.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Yeah, but I got
Automatically.
auto save on, so it's like
Okay.
mm,
Cool.
maybe it doesn't do it. I don't know. Let's see if it worked. Go to app uh, and see browser. Uh, is this new problem?
It's unrelated. No.
Unrelated. Okay. What about this?
Unrelated.
So I guess it worked.
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's try to fix this with an arc. Just put the arc here. Oh, it should be an enum. You said it should be an enum. Enum. Enum browser event. Correct?
Correct.
And one of them is spawn. I guess just spawn unless there's a clash.
It's like past tense.
Should
I think. Yeah.
result arc of browser.
It's. I don't think it'll be. So what I have in mind here is that there's spawn success and spawn failure.
Oh, okay. Why? That's why we have results. It's fine. Don't unnecessarily unwrap enums.
We're going to have to, map over the result anyway,
Hmm.
because browser is not clone, right? It's a field, so it's parentheses, not angle brackets. Spawn failure or error.
These are yeah.
That's right.
Import arc.
Don't do it manually. There's like some grouping
Okay.
there. When you do it automatically, you get the right
What?
grouping.
Browser event. Browser event. Here. Okay. So instead of browser event, here we do a match on result. If it's an okay browser, we do a event sender dot next arc new browser. And in case of error, we do e event sender dot next. Oh, I forgot the constructor. It goes spawn success, spawn error, arc new e.
Not the error. I think those errors are clone. Are they?
Perchance.
Anyhow.
Let's see.
Well, you need to derive clone for the enum, and that's how you see. Yeah, those are not clone.
Womp womp. Mm-hmm. Now what? Uh,
Variants are on the scope of their enum.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. This we don't need. Boom. Next. Mob.
Yeah, but this is not enough because now you have a browser in an ARC, but when you need to mutate it, you actually find out that you need an ARC of mutex of browser.
Yep. I mean, that's the way it goes. Too bad.
Or we don't use the wrong thing. Let's at least use this time to like communicate this with RX Rust. Hey, I need
Sure.
this, blah blah blah. Also, I want to see whether Java RX Java, what whether
Yeah,
it
yeah.
actually
Those look like good
unicast
examples. That
subject. Is that it? Where are the docs? Are these
inline.
the docs? This the docs? No, it's Discord. Who does that? JavaDoc?
Mm-hmm.
Oy, oy, oy. Unicast subject. Oh, this is hurting my eyes. Class unicast subject of T. Object. Observable. Subject. Oh,
It's a
look. This
subclass.
sub.
Yeah, but they don't track clone bounds and stuff, so it can be a subclass
Right.
or sub. What is it? Yeah, it's a class, right? That's not an interface. Yeah.
Class. Okay, okay. A subject that queues up events. Queues up events. Until a single observer subscribes to it. So it's a replay unicast. Replays those events to it until the observer catches up and then switches to relaying events live to this single observer until this unicast subject terminates or the observer disposes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And you don't need clone because you only ever send it once, right?
Does Java even consider such?
I mean, if we wanted to do this in Rust, right?
Yes,
Although
yes.
you got to do some magic in there.
I'm not sure that this queuing up
Yeah,
is part
it's
of reactive X. I'm not sure also how like formal reactive X is, right? Like in the definition of what a unicast subject should be.
yep.
Holds an unbounded internal buffer.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we look at subject, I bet it won't be the same as RxRus.
Mm-hmm.
This does not seem to. Oh, maybe it's used only as a superclass.
Scroll down a bit. Maybe there's more. Mm.
No, you can
Mm.
construct it, right? Oui,
I guess so.
manipulators. Method detail. Behavior subject is the one that most recent. Replay subject replays events. So I wonder why unicast is like a replay. Publish. This is multicast. Okay, so we're going to say that we want something like a unicast, right? In our trust. Unicast. Unicast. There's nothing. Mm, mm, mm. For a something similar to subject, but without the clone bound. And I don't mind. And I realize that that would mean a single subscriber,
Mm.
and I don't mind that. Can we confirm that we don't mind that? Yeah.
Let's. So these event handlers, or this event handler, is only ever used to uh, send events
Here.
from drivers to app.
Yes. Here's the instantiation of all the drivers. We get events, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we pass them on to the app. We don't ever use them again. We just we do merge observables. We map each one to an enum variant and we merge them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Here, 4 of them. So that's a single subscriber.
Well, so yeah, we should be fine with that, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a different desktop here.
MPSC.
MPSC.
SPSC actually. There's only one producer. No, there are multiple producers. Each driver can produce events, and the main loop gets it. Okay. Yeah, you could possibly link to Unicast Observer from RxJava and the other one from RxJS. Maybe we should check that one out too. Don't that part is not very useful.
I like humbling myself.
Sure, go ahead.
One clear exception is that I'm not looking for the for replay ability buffer. Let's say right buffer ability that it has. That has offers.
That Unicast subject offers. That is before it. Yeah.
That Unicast subject.
No, the one that is enough.
Well, because you
We
can find
expanded
that
one of the nats.
RxJS can have its own unicast subject. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Unicast.
Grok said something about that.
I actually don't find the unicast here. Unique subject. Subject like. Replay subject. This is an interface.
Did Grok suggest replay subject?
Yeah. Anyway, that was just the point that there's a.
Yeah, we don't need the replay. Yeah, it's enough if we get the events that happen after the subscription, right?
Right. I think that in other words, I don't mind that it be hot. I think hot means it's not waiting for anyone, right? Like if it has subscribers or does not have subscribers, it just emits.
Mm-hmm. It's not queuing any messages, right?
Mm-hmm. Would such a feature be welcome? Although I would be concerned that this would be significantly more complex than this one. Why is it gray? Isn't it supposed to like be merged? It's merged. I don't know what the deal is here. Unicast subject. I want to say non I don't know. Unicast subject. It kind of sounds like unicast subject, right?
Mm, kind of, yeah, kind of. But that I think it has a different focus.
What you mean?
So unicast subject in Java is about buffering the items once. That's what the unicast translates to. And in Rust, the thing we are most interested in is that it not be cloned, which means that it it would only emit um, each event once. Yeah, buffering is an orthogonal question, whether it saves the items, the events, and then sends them to the subscriber on Connect, or it just drops them until it actually has a subscriber to send to. That's I think an orthogonal question to whether it's eh, or well, I mean, it's not completely orthogonal. It's still similar. Yeah, doesn't matter. I think the author will get what you're trying to get at. So um,
Yes, the question that we are not sure of the answer is whether unicast subject is inherently buffering or is just an
I mean,
arbitrary
in Java it
decision in
is.
Java.
In Java it is.
Yes, and what I, I think not all RX implementations are the same. That's my theory.
That I'm pretty sure you're right about that because yeah, types and stuff.
But also behavior.
Yeah,
Just these arbitrary things like that unicast is buffering seems arbitrary to me. Like I don't think does RX Rust the reactive X better. I'll submit this. Okay,
sorry.
may submit this? Is this okay with you? I mean, you're not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
co-author.
I
I'm just
think it's good.
mentioning you here. Okay.
Sure.
And don't have changes. And well, if you anyway, we're out of time. Where's my? Oh, it's a different desktop. Okay. Do you think this can
Cool.
be until there is, this whatever operator? Do you think this can be implemented with an MPSC?
I mean, let's take a look at my terrible old code for maybe that can show us if it's
I
not.
don't know how it would be implemented with an MPSC though. I just don't
Um,
understand how. I think we'd have to like send. Uh, we'd have to create. Yeah, we'd have to spawn a thread with the. No, no. I think I get it. Yeah, but we would
oh
have
no.
to. Like what runs that function? The from function one.
I mean, sorry, what's your question?
The there's a factory from function, right?
Yep.
That function, where the heck does it this what is f? It's a function. It's just a function once. Can you go to the docs? This is not, to me, it's not as clear. No, this is a single value. Sorry. Is create what we're looking for? I think it's create we're looking for, right? Not this. The factory, yeah. Observable factory, or the this here. So the local create, right? You can loop inside of that closure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we would be looping on like listening to the MPS to the receiver, right?
Not sure.
Why not?
You're referring to Grok's MPSC solution. Don't remember it. Don't
Well,
remember the
look at this
details.
example.
Okay, this example.
Yeah, we can create this an observable, and that would be the the event stream from the driver,
Yeah, this is what we return from the new.
right? And then in subject terms, we would be cloning that subject and passing it through to the to the init method of the driver, so that we could call next on it. In this, we wouldn't be cloning anything. We would be taking the transmitter part of the MPSC in order to call in the init of the driver.
So we'd like make a loop here with
Exactly. We'd make a loop
with
here on the receiver. But here's my question. This is not an async function. So that loop, what thread is it running on? What the heck is... Because this is a local create, right? So in the case of a local, it's not async code. There's no yielding.
I think when you call subscribe, this runs.
Yeah. I'm sure it does. And because it's this example is a local context, it's like you can't use an MPSC because there's only one thread.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just do that. But is that any different in a shared? That's what I'm saying.
Good question.
That is exactly what I'm saying, right?
I mean, probably that's the solution Grok came up with.
But Grok is not.
How about
right.
we continue fixing some stuff?
Oh, here's another one. I have an idea. Oh, I think I have it.
Okay.
I think I have it.
Let me just finish renaming these.
Sure.
Oh, did I do mob start? No, I did not, but you didn't change anything, so it's fine.
I had no changes.
Okay. Last one.
I think I have it. I can't stop the loneliness. Leave that. Show us the docs. Open up the docs and search for from stream. I actually see it on the left. From stream. We want the method. Yeah, that one. This you can look. Yeah, look at the example. Say you have a stream. This stream is from a factory iter, right? So it's not interesting.
Yeah, but it might be could be anything, right?
Right, and that anything. The point is that that you can create. What is from stream? No, that's with a scheduler. Forget that. With stream. So we can create a stream that is like, Tokyo MPSC.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the receiver is a stream.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically our solution. I mean, that's it.
Mm-hmm. But then we could have the we could we could have the MPSC an app, right? And just
No, it never reaches there.
no. Okay. All right. So
Pick a
what
driver.
you're saying is we need to
I can tell
create.
you what. Yeah,
Okay.
I can tell you what to do. And just pick a driver to
back.
do it in.
Browser.
Okay, browser. Okay, from the top. Okay, the event sender is. We can keep calling it an event sender, but it's certainly not a shared subject. I think what it is a Tokyo MPSC transmitter of some stuff. Tokyo crate, yes. Tokyo something. MPSC Tokyo channel. Tokyo channel. No, it is Tokyo. That's the crate. But then, or maybe we don't. It's not. I don't think it's IO. Sync MPSC, and inside that module we have transmitter, sender. And sender is generic. Takes how many arguments?
Just one.
One. Okay, so it'll be browser event.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Next up, can you change that struct to be browser driver, not browser spawn driver? Now, enum browser event, unwrap the arcs. Okay. Impl browser driver function new takes returns a. This is still correct. That's what it. No, this is still correct. Yeah. Okay. The implementation, though, the body of that function is something like let tuple equals Tokyo sync MPSC channel MPSC there's a function channel, call that buffer, usize 0. Okay. Now we do let event sender equals no. Yeah, the driver equals events. It, it's not positional. It's a named field. Event sender colon px. Yeah. Now the second is okay. The first tuple member needs to be uh, shared from stream. The tuple member, line 27. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that you see that event stream.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of that event stream, it needs to be shared from stream. The shared
From
like alias,
sorry,
the shared alias, Pascal case,
share. I'm not sure what
Pascal
I have
case,
to write. Sorry,
Pascal case shared.
what
That
case?
Pascal.
Okay,
Yeah, that one shared,
shared.
and there's a static method on that from stream.
Oh, okay.
On stream and pass in the event stream. Right, the the transmitter.
Transmitter.
Transmitter, yeah. What am I saying? No, it's the
No,
receiver. You were right.
receiver.
Receiver. That's right. That's right. That should be a stream, isn't it? Right? Why isn't it expecting? Why? What's the error there? The My entire theory is that this is okay. Oh, because it does not know the error type of that. I see. You see that infallible. Can we look at like just read the docs for from stream?
From
We
stream.
need to do read the docs for that. Instead of going to the def, it's hard for me to read this one. Creates an observable.
It's a future score stream. It's not a
It is. It's a token. It's just the same thing.
Tokyo is future score stream.
Yes.
Okay.
All it's missing is the inference of the error.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Scroll down a bit. Show us the docs for this.
For what?
For from stream.
Do I have a shortcut for this? Oh yeah, nice.
It returns a click from stream, the type self with from stream. Yeah. And take a look at trait implementations, core observable type. Observable type. Error is infallible. You see that? It's like
Mm-hmm.
hard coded.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the problem? What was the error? Type error
What
we had.
was the error? The error is
Mismatched
sorry.
mismatched types. Expected. Oh, you need to
Shares.
box it. That's all.
Oh, Dude.
We need to box it. Not that. We need to box what from stream returns. This is, I think it's, is it box?
Okay, now we have
Boxing?
better errors. The trait bound. MPSC receivers. Yeah, it's not satisfied.
It's not a stream? Go to Tokyo Docs for this. Should be a stream. Maybe there's a way
Also
to
mob.
turn it into a stream.
Mob.
Yeah, we can rotate if you like. Rotate. Did you mob next?
No. Oh no. Mob next.
Okay, shared screen.
Mob next.
Cargo dog. Tokyo. LS. Tokyo. MPSC. Okay. Here is the receiver, right? Now, we need to turn this into a stream, right? It doesn't have. I don't. Oh, hold on. Can be turned using receiver stream. Okay. Tokyo Stream wrappers. Oh, we need Tokyo Stream crate. Do we have Tokyo Stream crate? Where's my editor? Wee. Browser. Tokyo. This. Tokyo Stream crate. No. Don't have it. Okay. Then we go to dependencies.nix. Find Tokyo. And do something like cargo feature Tokyo stream. We need wrappers or something like that. Sync. Yeah, Let's try without any. This would be TS Tokyo stream. That's correct. Okay, and reload. Write files.
Write files? What's that?
The cargo toml is generated. This is like this Nix code generates the cargo manifest. So this cargo toml just got recreated from Nix.
Cool. And you got a script in your Flake to write price?
Yes, it's in the dev shell. That's why I had to reload the dev shell. And looking for Tokyo stream, which is here. We should have it now. I said. Okay. Rust analyzer restart. Tokyo stream. Cargo doc open Tokyo stream. It's not found. Cargo. Perhaps you meant Tokyo. Okay. Am I supposed to do this? See if I do cargo check. Yep, exactly. Okay, that. Here and reload.
Do you do write files?
And then write files.
Mm-hmm.
Write files is from the dev shell. That's why I need to do that. Reload, and then, okay, now Tokyo stream should be. What was the wrapper called? Stream receiver. Oh, it was wrappers, right? Receiver stream. New. Right? Is it new? Okay, new. The receiver, right? Receiver is Rx. And then we can do
How do
this
you know
thing
you need
here.
this wrapper?
I saw it in Tokyo Docs.
Oh.
I thought to myself, well, if this is not a stream, then there must be a way to convert it into a stream. And I
Yeah,
looked in the docs and I saw the way.
makes sense. And now we need
Let's see
clone again.
Yo, where do you see that? What are you talking about? No, we don't. No. We don't. This is only because
You
we're
just
trying to do rest.
remove the. Okay. Ah.
Okay, now we don't need the subject, do we? We don't need that. And then this and that error. Yo.
Yeah, but you don't do next, you do send.
Okay. Send, and then we do unwrap or something.
Uh-huh.
Await unwrap, await unwrap, or unwrap await.
Await on.
Okay. Await unwrap.
Yeah.
Send, await unwrap. I think we can also do something like let event equals that, put a semi here, and then take one of these, put it here, and do that here with the event.
Yes.
And do, where's the match? Event. Yeah, this, something like that, and you can. But I think we got it. And was
Nice.
actually like, we'll see whether it works in
It didn't type check yet.
at runtime. It didn't type check yet?
Well, no.
Okay.
No, because we still have this here, right?
Strictly speaking, it did not type check yet.
Okay, so we only need this here, right?
Share screen, please. I wonder whether
Oh no.
RX Rust maintainer's answer will be just use Tokyo MPSC and from stream.
Okay, so I forgot to share screen, but I started rewriting this and send, and then it goes event, and that's it.
37, comma.
Type annotations needed.
Well,
Because
first
it's
give a syntax.
not event send, it's event sender. Dot send. Okay. Does not need to be mutable. How come? Do we need to clone it even? I think we don't need to clone it. No?
We we do. We need to move it into the async block. We are returning this async block here.
Ah, uh-huh. Well, okay. Okay, it type checked.
I don't think it type check. I think it's a syntax error.
No? Oh no.
So easy.
Okay. Let's do this
Okay,
for the other stuff.
I'll be back in a moment. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do the server.
I'm back.
Okay, so I've updated the server. Oops. The server event here.
Okay.
This doesn't need to be mutable. And I think we're done. Let me see if there are any errors in this file. Oh well. No. Cool. Let's check the first watch. Check the timer. Oh, timer's up.
No, it's not.
Well.
Reload your timer page.
Oh. Oh. I just had to mouse over it, and now it works.
What the heck is that? Head to mouse over it. Wait. Maybe
It's
because
the
hold on.
browser, because if the browser loses focus, the tab loses focus for a while, then it stops sending update events. It only sends them once every 30 seconds. Something like that.
Really?
Might be that. Anyway.
No. It has to do with the majority of the browser window being off screen.
Yeah, because if it's in the even if it doesn't have focus, if it's displayed, like if it's not behind another window, it should still update, right?
Mine does.
Okay. Anyway, we were at the server here, and we can just copy this type right over to here, except for we're gonna have some fuss events, and I guess this can just go over as it is. I have to import receiver stream. We've got an event here. Not exactly. No, we have multiple events sending things, but it's fine because we can just do send. And we only need to. Okay.
Await unwrap.
Expected first watch to return unit, but returns imp of future output. Okay, return unit. Right.
No. Await unwrap.
Oh, await on ref. Forgot the await on ref.
Yes.
What's wrong here? Inside non-async closure. Oh, async move?
Wait, hold on. Oh, this is the event. Oh, okay, hold on. Just a moment
Uh,
there.
Just a sec. Let me also fix the server one because I forgot to await on ref here.
Why does it
There we
let
go.
you forget? Okay. Well, the event handler in this case is just a closure, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe this API supports async closures. So you can try adding what you thought of doing async move, but let me get an error saying it does not.
This doesn't. Ah,
Okay,
no, it's just a return type.
it is. Oh, it does support.
It says it expected async closure to return unit, but it returns
Okay,
async
then
closure body.
add a semicolon at the end of that line.
Yes,
You
yes.
have. Oh, hold on. No.
Okay, but
No, that does not. That means that it does not support async closures.
okay, got it.
So
Bum, ba, bum,
here's
bum.
what we can do. Send is the wrong method. We can use blocking send. Blocking send. And then we don't await.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're golden.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. Watcha. Oh,
Line 59, await unwrap.
right. Oh,
Why doesn't it force that? I don't know. Line 57, await unwrap.
oh yeah. And this one. And that's all.
We have one error in the work.
Where?
Yeah, this one.
In first watch or where?
Wherever you clicked. And I'm looking
What?
at your screen. It says one error expected
Oh
2.8
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Here. Browser event. Spawn error.
Oh, I see. Is this spawn error though?
Yeah.
Yes. This looks like it's for spawn error.
All right. And the rest are. Hop. Here we go.
Borrow checking.
Problem. If,
Pick one.
if browser implemented clone, you could clone the value. Why?
Are we trying to
Ah,
derive clone?
here. use of moved value browser.
Okay.
Okay, mob. Well, good job, Grok, I guess. And good job, us. Mob next.
Yes, we still need to see that it works at runtime as well.
Runtime is the fun time.
If we continue now, we would be getting into a whole different problem. It has to do with
Oh, oh yeah.
termination.
Plus, we're like 2 hours 40 minutes in. So
Yes. Awesome work, us, as you said, Martin.
cool.